In this video, we're going to be discussing streaming to Twitch TV using Open Broadcaster software. Now, we're going to be following a similar process as to YouTube. So first, we got to check our settings first. And primarily, we're going to be dealing with encoding and broadcast settings. Under broadcast settings, of course, and rather obviously, we're going to need to change the stream service over to Twitch TV. And of course, you'll only see all this information if you have live stream selected whenever you want to stream live. Now, before we start streaming, we're going to need to choose a server from the list of Twitch TV servers. Usually, you want one that's relatively close to where you live to reduce ping. So for me, something like Texas or New York would be pretty good. So we'll just set New York. Now at the bottom, it's going to give you some optimized Twitch settings, which usually would mean x264 encoding, higher audio bit rates so that your sound is good, and a 2-second keyframe interval. Unless you have a good reason not to have those changes, I do recommend you hit optimize, OK, and let OBS fix that for you. Just like YouTube, you can choose to minimize your network impact if there's other people on the network actively using the internet. And you can automatically take your stream and have it recording to a file while you're streaming, which is something I normally do. So we're going to hit apply on all that. Check our encoding settings. Generally, if you're going to be streaming, you want to have use CBR checked on the encoding tab because it reduces the amount of issues that your live viewers may have, such as stream lag or spikes. Make sure you've calculated your max bitrate using an internet service and set the max bitrate in OBS to something around 70 or 80% of your overall bandwidth. That's around what most people recommend. So with this, we can hit OK. Just note that Twitch TV does recommend you have a 160 kbps audio bitrate, which it's already applied for us right there. So now all we need to do is get the stream key and start streaming to Twitch. So on the Twitch TV website, go ahead and go to Twitch TV / your username / dashboard. I believe that Twitch TV / dashboard without the username in there also works, and that'll bring you to your dashboard page. On the live tab, you'd be able to see your video as it's currently being live streamed here. You can change the title of your broadcast, which you should do so that your viewers actually understand what they're watching. And if you have a game title, which generally is the case when you're streaming to Twitch, let's be honest, it's meant for games, then you would set that here, and that can help associate your stream with a specific video game when people are looking it up. Now, the last thing we need to do here before we start streaming to Twitch is to go to our Stream Key tab. Now on the Stream Key tab, what we got to do is hit Show Key, which will give you a dialog box. Never show this key on stream or give it to anyone. And that's because it's basically like your channel streaming password. So I'm going to hit I understand and copy the information it gives me, which is a long key, back into OBS, and then we're set up to start streaming. I'm going to cut that part out though. So now that I got the key copied, I'm going to go back over to OBS, and in the Stream Key, if any, right-click, paste. We have the Stream Key in, so we can hit Apply, and now we have the option to start streaming. So we're going to start streaming, I believe still our Firefox web browser. So now if we go ahead and check Twitch out and go to our live page, we should see the video with a slight delay, of course, for the stream information getting there, to show in our live preview window, and all of our followers on Twitch are going to be notified that we have started streaming. So we're just waiting for the video to go and open up here. We can see that it's live up here in the top right, but it will take a little while for the data to be received. You can check, of course, stream configuration quality. You want that to be excellent. Back in OBS, we can see our bitrate. If we have constant bitrate, then we would expect this to be approximately equal to our maximum bitrate, which is good. And we want it to be green, and we want 0 dropped frames if possible. A few isn't too bad, more than 10% and you're running into issues. And there we go. We have Firefox streaming to Twitch TV. Now, Firefox, of course, not normally the program you'd be using. Generally, it's for gaming. But now viewers will be able to come in and watch your stream, so you should be good to go. See you in the next video.